Hello, I'm Dr. Ellie Cannon. I'm a GP and a health writer, and I'm going to talk to you today about how to check for head lice. Head lice, or nits as some people call it, is a really common childhood infection. So it's something really as normal as having a cough or a cold, and a condition I see very, very commonly in my GP practice. There are loads of myths about head lice and nits. Anybody can get nits, and it does not mean that your hair is too clean or too dirty. Nits are normally transferred from one person to another by contact. The lice themselves don't actually jump, but they can actually move across from one head to another, particularly in children, because children tend to play closely together. It's quite obvious if you have nits because your head becomes very, very itchy, and if you feel that or you see your child doing that, that's the time to check for nits. You will find nits, which are the eggs of head lice, or the head lice, the actual insects themselves, most commonly at the back and the sides of the hair, so behind the ears and also above the neck, and this is the most common place to actually find the head lice. The best way to check for nits is to use a nit comb. A nit comb is better than a normal comb because the teeth of the comb are very, very close together, and you can finely comb the hair and you'll be able to see either the insects or the nits, the eggs, which are about the size of a sesame seed, and you can see these quite clearly in the hair. Some people mistake these for dandruff, but whereas dandruff quite easily falls away from the hair, a nit or an egg will actually stick to the hair and you actually have to pick it off. At that point, if you find nits in one member of the family, then all of the rest of the family should be checked, as it's very possible that it's already been passed around the family. Because nits are so common and prevalent amongst primary school children, I think it's a really good idea to get into the habit of regularly checking your child for nits. So for example, have a routine on a Sunday evening after washing their hair of just going through with a nit comb and looking for any lice or nits. That way, if you do find an infestation before your child started scratching, chances are they'll only have a few and they'll be much easier to treat than if you wait until the symptoms start. And that is how you check for head lice.